My name's Vicky. I'm the instructor. I'm from Able to Physiotherapy and Pilates Limited, and I'm trained in body control Pilates, and I've also had a lot of experience working with people with neurological conditions such as MS, and I am the teacher who will be teaching you the Pilates class. Yeah. Has anyone got any increased aches or pains or anything happening?
This leg's not very happy with that.
Oh, right. Well, bear that in mind when you're doing the exercises, and if anything does hurt, make sure that you let me know, because I'll adjust the exercise for you. Is everybody else happy to carry on? Yeah. No problems? Excellent. Right, so bring yourself to the front of the chair.
Well, Pilates is really all about stabilising and making your core muscles in your stomach stronger. And when you get stronger, well, it helps you balance and everything else that goes with MS. It's really helped a lot of people in the last year that we've been doing it.
Okay, so we're going to go to the warm-up. So if you bring yourself to the front of the chair, feet pointing forwards on those tan lines. Okay, we're just going to warm up the feet first, so just wiggle your toes and just raise your heels and then lower them back down. Just going to do 3 of those. Lovely, just feeling how the joints are able to move. And then now we're going to keep the heels down and lift up the front of the feet. This is a bit more difficult. Feel the stretch down the back of the calf and also down the back of the thighs.
I'm Tracy, I'm one of the welfare officers with the Society. The class is aimed at people with MS to promote better well-being. The benefits for people with MS is improved core stability, which will help with things like balance and movement in general.
Now, has everybody got their bands with them? You've not got. Have you got a band with you, Carol?
Have I got
your band? Your elastic band. Do you want to get it? Or I've got 2 here. Okay then, so we're going to go into practicing the Pilates breathing. So everybody get hold of your band and put it around your lower rib cage. That's it. You cross it over. Palms up, elbows into your sides. Just check with your elbows that they're on the sides of your jumpers and the seams. And just double check that you're in neutral. So just roll your pelvis until you can find that you're on those sitting bones. Lengthen up through your sides once you find your sitting bones down through the chair. String coming out to the top of your head. Take a breath in and breathe out, zipping up. So blow out using your abdominals, keeping your hands pointing forward. So Tracy, just point those fingers pointing forwards. That's it. And you want to be breathing into the band. And out. So you're feeling your rib cage widen into the band. Keeping that length through your body, breathing out. Pilates is a slow form of exercise that works both the mind and the body together. What it does is it challenges the body into learning the normal movement patterns that you'll have lost through, unfortunately, having some episodes of MS. So Pilates reteaches you how to move again. I'm just going to come round and just double check that you're in the right place. So just lift your chest, that's it. You just want to be breathing under here, so hands out, that's it. So just take a little bit more. If you're feeling dizzy at all, or if you're getting tired, just have a rest and just breathe normally, and then you can go back to breathing into the band afterwards. So can you feel as you're breathing in, your hands are coming out, keep them out when you're breathing out as well. So we're learning to keep this core stability. Okay, core stability is about your pelvis, your spine and your shoulder blades all staying stable but flexible. The classes run, we have 2 classes on a Tuesday. Tuesday at 12 o'clock till 1 o'clock, it's the beginners class. This is aimed at people who have a low level of function, who struggle walking, who are in wheelchairs or can only walk a few steps. And then we have from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock, we have the intermediate class, which is for people who can walk quite easily with one stick and can get onto the floor and have a bit more of a higher level of function. Right then, so now we're going to go into position of standing, because as you know we like to change positions, try to include all positions throughout the course of the session. So does anybody feel like they're not able to stand today? You'd rather stay sitting, that's absolutely fine. Is everyone else happy standing? Okay, so Bonnie, you stay sitting, it won't affect it at all. We'll just...
Cost doesn't cost anything. That's done by that's all paid for by the MS branch, the Wigan MS branch. It doesn't cost the people who go anything at all.
Chair, Aileen, just wait a second, I'll give you a hand. Okay, give me a hand here. Lovely, and up you come. There we go. Okay, so we're now going to go into floating arms and side reach. So we're going to find our alignment in standing first. So feet back on those tram lines, toes pointing forwards. All the time, I want you to keep your fingertips on the chair. Okay, do not let go at all. Not only is it for safety, but it's also for finding this midline balance, because it's all about symmetry. Moving one side, centre, moving the other side, centre. Okay? So we're going to move on the out breath, as we always do. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, just going to float the arm closest to the window, out to the side and up towards the ceiling. That's it, take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to float it back down, leading from the elbow. So you want to imagine that you've got a cape on like that one, okay, or wings. So your little finger has got the cape on it, so you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to lead with the little finger, and it's as if you're opening your cape, taking it up towards the ceiling. That's better, long fingers, just turn your palm towards the wall there, Carol, good. The benefits are just huge. There are so many benefits, ranging from just a general feeling of relaxation, well-being, increased energy levels, not necessarily straight after the class, but normally a few days later, increased energy levels. It helps you to use muscles that you thought you'd never be able to use again. It helps stretches, helps joints, it helps you to regain some of the function that you've lost, and the more you do it and the more consistently you can do it over the longer term, I think the benefits are endless, really. Okay, so we're now going into the relaxation phase. So get into relaxation position, knees bent, feet flat. Remember those tram lines. So feet pointing forwards. Good. And find your neutral in this position. So think about all the places that are in contact with the floor, the back of your head. Think about opening out the back of your rib cage, taking your shoulders away from your ears. So just relax there. Good. Nice. You want it to open out the back. Imagine you like ice cream that's been left out of the freezer and you're just melting, or hot chocolate on a hot day. So the back is just melting out onto the floor. That's it, lengthening your waist. Rolling your pelvis so that you can just find your neutral again. So roll up to the north and then roll down to the south. And roll to the north and down to the south. It's nice and gentle. Try to keep your head still, so keep your nose pointing up to the ceiling as you're doing that. Can you feel like you're shortening your neck there, Carol? Just keep that nice and relaxed. Good. And find your sacrum, so that bony part on the back of your pelvis. Just tilt that a little bit for me. Lengthen away. That's it. Can you feel that there? Yeah. Lengthen the back of your neck. Lovely. We're just going to go into single arm and leg. So when you're ready, you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to float one arm up and slide the other arm away at the same time. So that arm and this leg can slide that leg away. Good. Take a breath in at the top, so we're only moving on the out breath. And then breathe out, sliding the arm and the leg back down again. So you're trying to start and finish the movement at the same time. So this is working on coordination. And just keep going from side to side in your own time. Moving on the out breath. That's it. And sliding it back. Good. Now you're alternating each arm, so that's it, floating the arm, sliding the leg, keeping on your pelvis. Keep your pelvis nice and level, keeping on your sacrum. That's it. So you're wanting to keep that core nice and steady, just even up on each side, and we're just going to bring you back to the relaxation phase. So just rock down there. There you are. There, brilliant. Feel that difference? Take nice, slow, wide, deep breaths. Well done, everybody. When you're ready, you can just bring your attention back into the room, roll over onto the side, get up in your own time, and you're done. So thank you very much, everybody. Well done. Thank you.